Hello students, we'll continue the new concept, the new topic in the chapter locomotion and movement. The next concept in the chapter is the mechanism of muscle contraction. In the last session of the video, I explained about the structure of skeletal muscles. So now the muscle which will undergo contraction. The meaning of contraction is the movement. How the muscle will show the movement. That is only the process called as muscle contraction. This muscle contraction mechanism will be explained by the theory called sliding filament theory. Sliding means just move over on. The meaning of that is move over on. The meaning of this sliding in the sense there are in the muscles the actin filaments are there and myosin filaments are there. So according to the muscle contraction, here the myosin filaments will move over on. It will move over on the actin filaments. You can see here the meaning what I said here, which it is shown. You can see here this is the myosin filaments and these blue color are actin filaments. The complete blue color is actin filaments. Just see that when the muscle will undergo contraction, so here this is the myosin and these are actin. You can see there is a gap between the myosin filaments and the actin filaments. When the muscle will undergo contraction, you can see here the difference is the myosin filaments is moved over on the actin filaments. You can see this is the actin filament and the red color is myosin filaments. So these myosin filaments has a move over on myosin filaments. So actin filaments ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ಸು ಆಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಮಸಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡಿಂಗ್? ಮೂವಿಂಗ್. What is moving? The myosin filament is moving over on actin filaments. Let's see how the myosin filaments will move over on actin filaments. If you see the muscle contraction, the steps involved in muscle contraction. The first step here you can see the process is initiated by the signal sent by the central nervous system. The central nervous system, so this is the brain. So here the brain will send a signal to the muscle. How it can be send a signal to the brain? Through motor neuron. So brain ಇಂದ ಮಸಲ್ಗೆ ನ್ಯೂರಾನ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ನ್ಯೂರಾನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಅಂದ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ನ ಮಸಲ್ಗೆ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್, ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ sent by the central nervous system through motor neuron. You can see here this is a central nervous system, so called the brain. So from the brain you can see here the neurons has come. So this neurons is sending signal to the muscle. So ಈಗ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರೋ ನ್ಯೂರಾನನ್ನು we'll call it as a motor neuron. Now let's see what is the next step. The junction between the motor neuron and the muscle plasma membrane is called a sarcolemma. So ಈಗ ಮಸಲ್ದು ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಮೆಂಬ್ರೇನ್ನ ಸಾರ್ಕೋಲೆಮ್ಮ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಸಾರ್ಕೋಲೆಮ್ಮ ಮತ್ತು ಮೋಟಾರ್ ನ್ಯೂರಾನ್ಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ನ ಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಮೋಟಾರ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸಾರ್ಕೋಲೆಮ್ಮ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸಾರ್ಕೋಲೆಮ್ಮ, ಮಸಲ್ದು membrane. So this is sarcolemma and this is the motor neuron. So in between that we'll call it as a junction. You can see this part is a junction part. This is the motor end plate. So motor neuron du end plate anta karitare. Idu this if we consider this one, this is a sarcolemma. So this is a sarcolemma and here this is the, you can see this is the motor neuron. In between that is called a junction. So illi signal barutte. Motor neuron will carry signal to this junction which is present between the motor neuron and the sarcolemma. That is the second step. Now the neural signal, that means the motor neuron will release us the neurotransmitters at the junction. You can see here this is a releasing, these are called the neurotransmitter. Illi release ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, junction ಅಲ್ಲಿ release ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That you can see here, these are releasing. You can see here this is a sarcolemma. So here you can see here that process. You can see this is a motor neuron, this is a sarcolemma and these are called, idanna neurotransmitters anta karitare. ಈ ಮೋಟಾರ್ ನ್ಯೂರಾನು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್, that chemical will call it as a neurotransmitters. So that neurotransmitters is very important word you should remember, that is called acetylcholine. So where it is released? At the junction. So now you see the next step here, the neuro signal releases the neurotransmitter. So what is a neurotransmitter? Acetylcholine. Iga motor neuron will release us neurotransmitters so called acetylcholine at the junction. So these are released. You can see here how they are releasing. So this is the neurotransmitters which are releasing at the junction. Illi release ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ಮೋಟಾರ್ ನ್ಯೂರಾನು, ಇದು ಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ನು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ, ಇದು ಸಾರ್ಕೋಲೆಮ್ಮ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮೆಂಬ್ರೇನ್. ಇದರ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂರೋಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟರ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನ್ಯೂರೋಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನೇಮ್ ಬಂದು ಅಸಿಟೈಲ್ಕೋಲೈನ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಪು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದ ಅಸಿಟೈಲ್ಕೋಲೈನ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬೈಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ sarcolemma. You can see here the acetylcholine which is binding on to the sarcolemma causes the releasing of calcium ions in the cell. You can see here the acetylcholine which it is releasing on, this is the membrane, this membrane, muscle membrane, this is called sarcolemma. So now this motor neuron, what it is doing, it is releasing the neurotransmitters. ಸೊ ಇದು ನ್ಯೂರೋಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೈಟೋಪ್ಲಾಸಮ್. ಸೊ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ, ದ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್, ಇನ್ ದ ಸೈಟೋಪ್ಲಾಸಮ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಹೌ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಮ್ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಲೀಸಿಂಗ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಮ್ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಮ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಾರ್ಕೋಪ್ಲಾಸಮ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಎಂಡೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್. ಮಸಲಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಂಡೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ನ ಸಾರ್ಕೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ದಿಸ್ ಸಾರ್ಕೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ ಅಸಿಟೈಲ್ಕೋಲೈನು ಮೆಂಬ್ರೇನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಎಂಡೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಸಲ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಎಂಡೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲಮು ವಿಚ್ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಲೀಸಸ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಮ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಮ್. Let's see what will happens in the next step. The increase in calcium level. So what happened? Calcium level is increases. So that leads to binding of calcium to the troponins of the actin filaments, which I already explained the structure of actin filament. So you can see here, this is actin filament. So this is actin filament. So on this is called troponins. So these troponins which are present, that will be binded onto that. Illi calcium ions bind agutte. You can see here, this is the actin filament. So actin filament ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ troponins of the actin filament. You can see here the released calcium release ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಅಯಾನ್ಸು they will come and bind on to the actin filament, troponins of actin filament. Now after binding to the calcium ions, then what will happens? You can see here, increase in calcium levels leads to the binding of calcium to the troponins of actin filament. Troponins ಮೇಲೆ calcium ions bind ಆದಮೇಲೆ the next step here is the calcium ions will remove the masking active site for myosin on the actin filament. So here the meaning of this is calcium ions actin filament ಮೇಲೆ bind ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, that troponins ಮೇಲೆ bind ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ನ ಅದು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ ಆವಾಗ ದ ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ actin filament. So you can see here, this is binding to the myosin. So you can see here, this is the actin filament. Masking will be removed on the troponins so that the myosin can bind to the actin filament. Now in the case of next step, so what will happens in the previous step? The calcium ions will remove the masking of active site for the myosin. That means the myosin can bind to the actin filament. That's the meaning of is the next step. Here, as soon as the calcium ions will remove the mask on the troponins, then in the myosin filament, you can see here, myosin filament ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಸೈಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 2 ಸೈಟ್ ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ATP ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಟ್, ಆಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಟು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ATP ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಟು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಬಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಟು, ಇದು ATP ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಟು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ATP ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ATP will undergo breakdown. You can see here the ATP which is present in the ATP binding site in the myosin head. So here in the myosin head the ATP is already binded. Now this ATP will break down. So what will happens when it is breakdown? ADP plus inorganic phosphate will be formed. When the ATP will bind as a ADP and a PI, so what will happen? We already know that when the ATP will break down as a ADP and PI, energy will be liberated. That's the first step here will happen. That step is ATP will break down into ADP. So now the ATP, where it is present? It is present in the myosin head. When the ATP will break down, then energy will be liberated. Using this energy, myosin head binds to the actin filament to form cross bridge. So you can see here, this ATP has been broken down. ATP has broken down into ADP and phosphate. Immediately energy will be liberated. So ಈ ಎನರ್ಜಿನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಹೆಡ್ will form a cross bridge. You can see here there is a cross bridge has been formed. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಹೆಡ್ಡು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. That indicates that the myosin head has been connected to the actin filament. That connection is called cross bridge. Now after this formation of the cross bridge, let's see what is the next step which will takes place. This actin filament will pulled towards the center of the A band, causes the contraction. Now you can see here the actin filament ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎಳೆಯೋವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪುಲ್ಡ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಥರ ಪುಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಪುಲ್ ಆಗೋವಾಗ ಈ ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಹೆಡ್ಡು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಶೋ ದ ಬೆಂಡಿಂಗ್. ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬೆಂಡೆಡ್, ದೆನ್ ದ ಮಸಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ contraction. So that's the step which will takes place, that is the actin filaments which already binded, that will be pulled towards the center of A band, so that which will causes the contraction. Once it is undergo contraction, the next step is ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್. ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ಮಸಲ್ಲು ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಅಂದರೆ ಮೂಮೆಂಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಮೂಮೆಂಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂಮೆಂಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗೋದನ್ನು ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಮಸಲ್ಲು ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದರೆ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಮಸಲ್ಲು ಮೂಮೆಂಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆದರೆ we'll call it as a relaxation. Let's see how the muscle movement will stop. I mean relaxation will takes place. In the myosin head, you can see a new ATP will be binded. Before you see already ATP bind agittu, that will undergo breakdown and forms as a ADP and phosphate. ಈ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಆಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟು ವಿಲ್ ಬೈಂಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಹೆಡ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್, ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಯಿತು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್, ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪುಲ್ಡ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟರ್. that will makes the bending of myosin head. So due to bending of myosin head, this makes a contraction process. Now the relaxation has to take place. To undergo relaxation, you can see here new ATP has been binded. ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟು ADP, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ATP ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿ ADP ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಎನರ್ಜಿನೂ ಬಂತು. ಈಗ ಮಸಲ್ಲು ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್, ನ್ಯೂ ATP will binds. When the new ATP will binds onto the ATP binding site, let's see what will happens. The calcium ions will be pumped back to the sarcoplasmic reticulum. That in the sense, the already calcium ions are released. You can see here that I already showed sarcoplasmic reticulum ಅಂದರೆ ಎಂಡೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲಮಲ್ಲಿ can see this is the endoplasmic reticulum. ಮಸಲಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಾರ್ಕೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಸಲ್ಲು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ನಾವು ಮಸಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಾಪಸ್ಸು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಾರ್ಕೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಟ್ಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪಂಪ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದ sarcoplasmic reticulum. That is nothing but endoplasmic reticulum. ಎಲ್ಲ ವಾಪಸ್ ಹೊಟ್ಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ. What will go back? Calcium ions will move back to the endoplasmic reticulum. Now, after the endoplasmic reticulum will be pumped back to the calcium ions, when it is pumped back to the sarcoplasmic reticulum, that is nothing but endoplasmic reticulum. Then actin filaments ಮೇಲಿರೋ ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸು ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕವರ್ ದ ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸ್. ದ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕವರ್ ದ ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆನ್ that, here you can see that the new ATP has been bounded here. So here that makes so here we can see that ATP, when new ATP is formed, this is the troponins. You can see here the troponins which has been covered, mask ಮತ್ತೆ form ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So when the mask will be formed on the troponins, then this cross bridge, ಈಗ ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಮತ್ತು this is the myosin head, this is actin filament. In between that ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ನ್ಯೂ ATP ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟಾಗಿ ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸು ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸು, ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಸ್ಕು. ಸೊ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಅ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟು ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಹೆಡ್ಡು ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಈಸ್ separated. Cross bridge has been break down. So that's the next point which will makes. So here you can see the masking of actin filaments will taken place. That means the cross bridge which has formed between the actin filaments and the myosin head. So this is actin, this is myosin. You can see the breaking of cross bridge has been taken place, and that's the Z lines. You can see here the Z lines will come back to its original position. This is a point here. The Z line comes back to its original point. That means it is present in the actin filament. So you can nodi, this is contraction. You can see here. This is contraction. Here you can see actin filament. ಈ ರೆಡ್ ಇರೋದು ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್. ಇದು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ತುಂಬ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ಗೂ ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ಗೂ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸು ತುಂಬ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಮಯೋಸಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಒಂದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ and this is a myosin filament. So here it has been moved back so that the relaxation has taken place. So this is the relaxation and this is contraction. You can see here the difference of that is this is a contraction process and this will indicate the relaxation process. That's a very important process, and this is a very main topic which will carry as a a 5 marks question. So here when we see that steps which are involved in the muscle contraction, here the first step here we can see that is first the signal has been sent by the central nervous system, that is nothing but the brain. So that when the brain will send the signal to the muscle, who will carry that? It will carry the motor neuron. After that, then the motor neuron which will carries to the signal to the muscle, that junction, in between that there is a junction. So these motor, this is called a motor end plate. In that junction which will release us the neurotransmitters. That neurotransmitter will call it as a acetylcholine, which is a very important. And those acetylcholine, what will happens? They will bind on to the sarcolemma. Due to the binding of the acetylcholine, here you can see that this is a sarcolemma. The sarcoplasmic reticulum, that is endoplasmic reticulum, will release us the calcium ions. These are calcium ions which are releasing. The next step here, the calcium ions which are released will bind on to the troponins of the actin filament. You can see that it will binds on to the troponins. Calcium ions are binding onto the troponins. Then on the troponins there will be a mask present. That mask will be removed by the calcium ions which are present on that troponins, so that the myosin head will connect with the actin filament. Now the ATP will break down as a ADP and releases the energy, and that used energy will make a binding of myosin head to the actin filament to form as a cross bridge. So this is a cross bridge which has been formed. Here you can see that this is a cross bridge which has been formed, and after that the actin filament will be moved towards the center, so that myosin head will be pulled. You can see here the bending of the myosin head will be taken place. After that, when the actin filament will be pulled towards the center, that will causes the contraction. The bending of the myosin head will make a contraction process. The next is relaxation. The relaxation, during relaxation there is a new ATP will binds on to that, so that the myosin head will cross bridge. That means the myosin head will separate from the actin filament, and due to separation of that, cross bridge will break down. Then the calcium ions will be pumped back to the sarcoplasmic reticulum. Then after the calcium ions are removed, ಯಾವಾಗ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಹೊಟ್ಟೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಟ್ರೋಪೋನಿನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Then myosin head will separate. You can see here the myosin head is separated from the actin filament. That will makes the relaxation. So this is the relaxation process, and here we can see the contraction process. Contraction ಅಂದರೆ ಮಸಲ್ಲು ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಸಲ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ muscle contraction, that will be explained as the sliding filament theory. It's a very important. Let's continue in the next session of the video.